Well, what's up, PA? Long time no speak, dude. How's everything been going over there? Everyone just tuning in here for, well, I always say we because Connor's supposed to be here, but, you know, he's still working. So, got some dirt here from our claim out there to see what our Drywasher missed. We know there's gold in it. We've tested it before with our giant high banker, and now we just want to see if there's actually some bigger stuff that thing missed, because we feed it super fast, and you know, when you set things up in a way to move more dirt faster, sometimes you end up losing stuff. So trying to test the tailings here from this and see how much gold's actually in it. So I got a full 5-gallon bucket from the claim out there, and we're gonna see what we got that's still in it. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Congrats on the new job, dude. Wonder why we haven't really seen you around. Work will do that. Nice thing it's Labor Day weekend, so unfortunately for me, I'm on call this weekend, so I don't get to have as much fun. Sit around and do this for you guys for a little bit and see what kind of gold we can get in the next hour or two. Ugh. So I'm just basically going to scoop a little bit at a time in here, check it, see how it goes, talk with you guys, enjoy this nice Friday afternoon or evening or whatever it is for you guys. Happy Labor Day weekend to everybody, and hopefully we can find some gold in here. I know there's gold in it, but I also brought back 5 buckets, so I'm not doing $5 today through a pan because that's going to take forever. But over the next couple weeks, we'll end up hitting those on live, see how they do. This is our first little scoop from the bucket here. I'm working all weekend. Be on Monday time. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's I hope I do get some calls this week. It'll be worth it. A little extra money never hurt, especially when you don't find enough gold to keep up with it. But I'm hoping here we can get some chunky stuff out of this. All right, let's see. Got down to the small stuff already here. Nope, nothing in that guy so far. No big deal. That's just the first one off the top, and if anyone knows who's taking buckets back to run them at the house or whatever, as you're driving, the gold is going to kind of shake down to the bottom of the bucket. So most likely the gold is going to be probably sitting at the bottom of this 5-gallon bucket or partially way down. But we'll see. It's worth testing all this just to see how much gold we missed with that Drywasher. I mean, it's pretty good, but it still does miss stuff, so. All nice and wet here. Finally able to find a chair that I can sit in and do this. sitting in my backyard the whole time, never used it. A lot of chunky stuff in there. This isn't classified down. It's only classified to what the Drywasher did. So it's probably about, most of the stuff in here is about a ½ inch. Nothing too crazy. So it's easy to pan out. Don't have to struggle too much here. Should we classify it down? Probably, but we got the Super Sluice Gold pan, so it works way better than for this bigger stuff. It's not necessarily a fine cleanup pan, but it does the job. If you guys are just tuning in here, I'm panning out some Drywasher tailings, which inevitably is probably pretty good pay dirt because we run it super hot and we found gold in our tailings before. So I got a full 5-gallon bucket here that we're panning out. So testing this to see what's left over. I actually have a full bucket worth of clay that we dug out from last live that we did that was actually out at the claim itself. And I got some clay gone, so we're gonna throw that in there later on, mix that around with some water, get all that stuff broken up so then we can pan it out, because I'm pretty sure there's some gold that was trapped in that clay layer and the Drywasher just wasn't able to pull it. We found actually a pretty good chunk in there, but all the dirt that we pulled from that spot with the clay was, we didn't have the time to mash it all up or enough water to get it down. So we brought that back as well, but we're not going to run that one today. Just trying to make sure we got some decent gold in here, because like I said, that Drywasher definitely missed some stuff. And it's always good to check your tailings after a day or a couple days of prospecting, because you're dry washing. They're only like 85% effective compared to water. Rylan Hip Hop, hey man, what's going on? Or she, I don't know. Can't tell from your name, but hey, welcome. Yes, gold. Or as gold member would say, I love gold. Oh yeah. Maybe 1 scoop at a time, because 2 scoops is making me put a little more effort into it here. Clayton, thanks man. We try to do lives that actually have some consistency to it. I don't know if you're new here or not, but last week we actually went out to our claim. It's our club claim actually, and we set up a live out there. And we were digging a big hole. We were running our Drywasher out there, panning out there. It was actually a lot of fun. So this is tailings from the Drywasher out there where we were at, and we're just double checking. We actually brought back quite a few buckets, so we have some live streams to do for you guys afterwards. Is this another garage bucket? No, this is not another garage bucket. This bucket is from the claim actually. This has got Drywasher tailings, and we know that the Drywasher misses stuff, so we're trying to see how much the Drywasher actually missed. Like I was just saying, we filled up about 5-gallon buckets full of dirt from out there to bring back to do on live here. And so this is day 1 of doing that. We're actually going to do another live on Monday in the afternoon. Where's the splooge box? The splooge box is sitting off to the side there because it's only a 5-gallon bucket worth, and I can pan this out pretty easy. So we're not going to run the the high bank for this stuff yet. I think Monday when we do the clay, we break it all down. I'm gonna have to do that this weekend. Let it sit, rinse it, break it down, mix it up with the clay be gone. We'll probably run that through the high banker first, collect it, and then probably pan it out again, just be sure, because from last Saturday when we did our live out there, we hit a clay layer probably about, I don't know, 16, 17 inches deep before we started hitting caliche. So if anyone who prospects here knows, clay is pretty much an impenetrable area. So gold will be sitting on top or the bottom of it, but sometimes it does get trapped on the inside, and you have to break down that clay to actually get it out. So that requires a little more work, but today we're just gonna go through this bucket, see what we got. Figured nice Friday afternoon for a nice 3-day weekend for probably most of you guys. Let's see if we can find some gold. And hopefully I don't get called to go into work, because that would suck. Bigger stuff here. It's some of the stuff that gets through the dry washer sometimes, but for the most part it's classified down. Like I said, probably about 1/2 inch and smaller, so not a lot of material I have to mess with here. Should go pretty simple. All right, let's see. Get the big stuff out of here. I know how much everyone loves the big stuff. Okay. You guys really won't be able to see that, but there's some real tiny micro stuff in that. So it hasn't all fallen down to the bottom of the bucket yet, so that's good. Hopefully when we get down to the bottom, there's some good juicy stuff there. Oh, AFA water flow alarm. What's up, Neil? Glad to have you again. We miss you. I still have to give Neil a wrench because I've been getting, oh yeah, there's some stuff that needs to be broken up in here, so let's get that nice and wet. And break that up all nice. Any of you guys ever prospect out in the desert where you go to move some stuff around in a pan and you get a nice little cactus thorn in you? That's always fun. This dude is only going to find silver. You know, Big Hoss, silver be okay to find, but all the years we've been doing this prospecting, we have not found a single piece of silver yet, which is actually pretty surprising. Found some, a lot of lead, a lot of copper, but no silver, oddly. What's your schedule like for AZ? So, next week is bad, the week after that's bad, and the week after that I think is good. So the weekend after, I think that's the 18th, I believe. I think we should be good. Because the weekend of the 27th, we're going back out with Wheelie to Lynx Creek again. So the weekend before the 28th is good. So anyone new that's just joining in, we are, well, like I said again, when Connor's not here, I got to get him a little cutout and just put him back here when he's not here, just so he's like he's here. But we're going through, and that bucket is a bunch of tailings from our dry washers. So we're trying to see what it missed, because we know it missed stuff because we've tested it before. And we're going to pan it all out. See, it's a little more tedious, but it's a lot more effective sometimes if you have the patience to do so and you know how to do it right. And I've been getting better at it, so here we are. Perfect. About April 19th or 20th. Let me see. So that's during 19th, 20th is a weekday. So probably 21st, 22nd. That would probably be better. Barry. Yeah, my mom probably finds pretty good gold. She's good at it. We've taken a prospect before. She's pretty damn good. Yeah, hell yeah, Krabs. Thanks, man. Double tap that screen. Get us some likes going. 10 likes with 100 people watching. That doesn't seem like a good ratio. Yeah, we try to be. Try to be a little funny here and there. Playing harmonica now. Alright, let's see here. A little further down. Probably a little more than that. Now, Neil, hopefully by the time you get out here, it's not 100 degrees anymore, because somehow we're still at 108. I don't understand. All right, let's see. Garnets. We always find garnets out there. Yep, another little small piece there. Super small. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see that at all, but it's right up there. Super tiny. But that, like I said, it's just a third scoop in. So give it another half scoop. Why not? See how this goes. I'm gonna get dirt in my eye if I try to scratch my eye. There we go. Got a lot of stuff to take care of here. Let's be out there now. Yeah, I get it. I got your email. I'm gonna have to send you a text. I sent it over to Connor, but I guess he didn't reply to you, which shame on him. But after this is done, I'll give you a shout, and then this way we could talk about it more that route. Because we're planning on going out that weekend anyway, so if you're going to be here, even better. A lot of rocks. A lot of rocks. Not a lot of black sand, which is actually a little surprising, but that could have all got shaken down at the bottom too. Is that dookie? No, it's just muddy water. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I want to hear the idea. Like I said, after we're done here, I'll shoot you a text over. Daniel, what's up, dude? Oh, yeah. So everyone new just tuning in, thanks for watching. Welcome. We are, I am running tailings from our Drywasher here, from our trip out to Leadview last weekend. We got a whole bunch of tailings, and we want to make sure that the Drywasher is catching everything. So we're going through, checking. We've already found a couple little pieces, nothing to jump up and down about yet, but it shows you that the Drywasher is definitely not as effective as water-based machinery, which is okay, especially out in the desert. You can't, it's hard to bring water out there, so maybe we'll get some good flakes out of this that it possibly missed, because we know our first nugget that we found actually came from the Drywasher that the Drywasher spit out. So maybe there's a nugget in here. That'd be sweet. And then, of course, you know, we run over the tailings with the metal detector and it doesn't pick it up, so that's probably our bad too. But a little bit at a time here. Bigger rocks out of the way. All right, let's see. Yeah, another little piece in this one. There she is. You stay up there. Yeah. A couple more micro pieces in there. Again, nothing to jump up and down about, but it's there. So we'll take the handy dandy snuffer bottle and snuff it on up. If I can get the thing to work today, Jesus. There we go. Got it. Perfect. All right, so Let's add some more there and see what we could find. All right. Is that from the big tailings pile, the one they had trouble saturating? No. This is our tailings from the Drywashers from the past couple trips out. We've had lines of them, so we decided to fill out some buckets from them and bring them back, test them out, see what it missed. Then we also have the clay that's sitting in a 5-gallon bucket that we have to I had to go put a cold rag on the back of the phone to keep it from overheating again. Am I coming in okay again? That sucked. You still there, Neil? All right, cool. Yeah, it froze on me because I was the phone overheated, you know, so that's fun. I gotta take this case doesn't breathe good for the phone, so I had to put a wet rag on the back of it. I'm surprised it didn't overheat when we were out in the middle of the desert, though. Yeah, well, I overheated, Neil. I've only been doing it for what, 20 minutes? All right, we're back though. We're good. Gotta keep remembering every time I do a live to take the case off the phone. So anyone new that joined in, we are panning out some tailings from our Drywasher from our club claim that we've been digging at for the past year almost, on and off. Some good gold there. No nuggets or pickers out of this yet. I'm hoping there's going to be because, you know, Drywasher doesn't catch everything. So, where are you panning? I am panning in my backyard, but the dirt that I'm panning is actually from the Arizona desert, out in Gold Basin, Meadview area. So, it's some rich soil. There's always gold there. Whether it's a lot of it or a little bit, pretty much anywhere you dig out there has got gold in it. So it's just about finding it. And we found it. Now we're just double checking our work here. Seeing how the Drywasher did. We found some good stuff out of it, but like I said, it's not as effective as having water machinery out there like a high banker or something along those lines. So we are planning on doing another live on Monday as well. Today's probably gonna be a shorter one. Monday hopefully be a little longer. Just gonna get through this bucket, see how this does. I'm only maybe an eighth of a way through this bucket, so I still got some time. Were you on Gold Mine Resume with Freddie and Juan? No, I was not. I'm not sure who that is, but no, I definitely was not. Just starting out prospecting for gold, and also just moved to AZ. Anyhow, you have ever checked out Lynx Creek? Yes, we actually just came back from Lynx Creek a couple, probably about a month and a half ago, and we'll actually be going back in about 4 weeks. In about another month, we're going to go back and hit that. If you're going to go to Lynx Creek, gold pan, metal detector, and sluice boxes only. We didn't know about the high banker rule until afterwards when we went there, so We actually have a full-length video coming out on the Lynx Creek, and we're going to get some heat for it because we were using a high banker out there. Even though there's no water running, it is what it is. Someone's going to hate comment. It is what it is. That's the joy of YouTube. You salted the bucket. Well, I wouldn't recommend putting salt in the bucket because that would just, once you put it in the water, just kind of dissolve away. So it's probably not a good idea. And I don't know about seasoning dirt like that. I don't eat dirt. But Neil is absolutely correct. Lynx is excellent. There's so much area up there to hit. I mean, we went to a local prospecting shop called AB Prospecting while we were there, and there's obviously a reason to have a prospecting shop in that area because there's a lot of gold to be found there still. I think back in the prime days of Lynx Creek, they were finding, it was like $2 million worth of gold out of that area, and that's back in early 1900s. So that's a lot of money in today's time. And there's still stuff to be found out there. I saw a video, a guy pulled out a, was it 8 gram nugget or something like that out of there, 18 grams. It was big piece of gold. Plus a bunch of the finer stuff that he found too, a bunch of pickers. And I bought a pay dirt bag from that prospecting shop just to see what kind of gold is actually out there, and holy crap, man, that was some really good looking gold. And even in a $25 bag, I thought I was going to see, like, you know, whatever it was, but I follow up on the back wall and it seems real nice there. Been looking into the high bankers also. Notice those weird laws. Yeah, so they don't want people like completely decimating the area. They're trying to keep it nice for the most part, and it's a big tourist area, especially for prospectors who want to go and check that spot out and dig there. So I can understand why they don't want the high bankers. The sluice boxes, they say if you actually look in the rules and regulations of Lynx Creek, it says not even sluice boxes, but from what I understand, the rangers really don't care about the sluice boxes. They might not really care about the high bankers either, but that could be up to a certain ranger that's out there. You know, you don't want to piss anybody off, but a high banker is good to have, especially if like you bring buckets back to your house and you want to run them quick. You could set them up in your backyard, run the dirt that way, check what you got, know the area you were in, label it, and go back for some more. Ooh, a lot of quartz pieces in this one. George, I'm not sure if I remember you. I deal with when we do lives, we get a lot of people, so if I don't remember you, I'm sorry, but welcome back, dude. Jaskar, hello. I believe that's only for the state-owned land. Yeah, if you're on private property up there or a claim, you can use a high banker all day. But yeah, the state-owned stuff is where you're not supposed to be using the high bankers or anything like that, dredges. But when water flows, the sluice box is the way to go. It's pretty much just as the same thing as a high banker. You just don't have to worry about recirculating water or pumps or carrying a battery down. You just drop that tray straight in the creek there and let it go. Never pan for gold, but what are you shaking it? Why are you shaking it flat? Seems you want to tilt it so the gold will settle in the bottom instead of spreading it all over the pan. So I shake it flat like this to swirl it around, and then I bring it down towards the riffles and then wash it away. But I'm actually always kind of it seems flat because my phone is angled this way, but it actually is at an angle down. to keep that stuff down in that little pocket there where the riffles are. Alright, some big chunky stuff. Let's get that out of here. Alright, let's see what this one's got in it. Alright, now we got the big stuff out of the way. Nothing in that one. Alright, try again. So we got this one. See if I can catch up on the comments here real quick. The government works for use, no other way around it. I use a keen high banker on state land. It's our land, not the government's. Brad, I completely agree with you. That's how I see it too. And then Andrew, I have a soda bottle filled with samples and no way to process until I get my own pan back from my hometown. Been tough using detergent to help sift through the material. Yeah, just if you need a pan quick, just Amazon that thing, man. You can get them pretty quick that route. You get an Amazon and then, or get a gold pan and a concrete tote. This is what we do back at the house. It works really good. And then, I mean, soda bottles, I guess, works for collecting samples too, but grab yourself a couple 5-gallon buckets. Just, you can do everything at home. You can go out there, dig it, pan it. We got a couple of water totes from Walmart. They're, I think, 7 or 8 gallon water totes, and we fill those up. We bring those out with us if we don't have water, and that'll fill one of these up so we can actually pan in it when we don't have water available. Okay, so CJ, you said how much gold have you gotten so far? In the 4 years we've done it, probably 3.5, 4 grams. Nothing crazy yet, but our past 4 years have been more learning the hobby and looking for the gold, finding where to dig, doing our research. So this year we feel like we're gonna be really on it on the gold collection aspect of this. Instead of just testing as much, we're going to be hitting areas hard, trying to find as much gold as we can, because now we have the knowledge to do so and we have more equipment to do so. So we'll be spending a lot of time out there this year trying to get as much gold as we can. We're hoping to get at least 1/4 to 1/2 ounce. I mean, that's wishful thinking. I think it's feasible. Realistically, we'd like to see 1 ounce by the end of the season. And when I say season, it's because once it gets too hot out here, we can't go out. It's just pretty much death. So we don't want to do that. What's the jet dry do? So the jet dry is when you put it into your water here, it breaks the surface tension of the water and it helps keep the gold from floating away. So the gold will sit down underneath the water level there, sink, and not wash away as easy. And you don't need to buy name brand jet dry. You can get just you know, Kroger brand, whatever brands, as long as it's basically rinse aid for your washing machine or your your dishwasher, it does the same stuff. Now you could use Dawn and things like that, but you have to use it very, very lightly, because if not, you'll end up just creating a bubble bath, and you don't want to do that. So the jet dry works really good for panning and running it through your high bankers and stuff like that. Hey man, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Believe it or not, gold floats. It's really fine stuff. If not the nugs. Yes, Neil is correct. Gold will float. And I've seen it. I've watched it float away on me before, and it's usually the fine stuff, but if you get a nice flaky piece that's flat, it will float on the top, and it's kind of hard to keep it from not floating sometimes. Even though as dense and heavy as gold is, it will still go away. Bubble bath is good, rubber duckies. So I'm panning for gold right now. I've got this bucket right here that's got a bunch of tailings in it from our dry washer. So going through that to see how much gold our dry washer missed. Yeah, Andrew, no problem, dude. I was totally unprepared, and I left South Mountain to go to the haunted hamburger and decided to go check out Lynx and had no buckets. Hey, it happens, but yeah, dude, just go back. I mean, there's gold there. Just make sure you're hitting down. You want to get to bedrock, especially at Lynx. If you think of bedrock as a sluice box, the way the bedrock flows and goes and cracks and all that stuff, gold is going to sit in those lower crevices. So think of bedrock as like nature's sluice box, if you will. Always get down to bedrock if you can to find the gold, because that's where it's going to sit, at least the bigger stuff. Haunted hamburger, where is that? Neil, I want to say it's in the Prescott area there. I was told about it there. Oh no, the haunted hamburger is in Jerome, I think. Yes, it's in Jerome. I'll slap you something shocking. Nico, what's the biggest nugget we've ever found? It was a 1.5 gram nugget, actually, out of the dry washer. Out in the Gold Basin area. Nice chunky piece. About that. And it's actually more of a specimen piece because it's got a lot of iron staining on it still. So we could clean it off, but I think it looks cooler with the iron staining. Chocolate water, Howie? No, just dirty water. Dirty, muddy water from cleaning rocks to see if there's gold in it. If everyone in here taps the screen real quick, it'll put a little heart on the screen and it'll give us more likes, which is cool, you know? I think we're only at 28 with 131 people in here. I think we can pump those numbers up. What started you in mining? So that's actually a pretty funny story. My partner in crime, Connor, who's usually here with me, he's working right now, but he's the one who got me started in it. And he said, he asked me if I wanted to go hiking. And I said, sure, I like hiking. Let's go hiking. And then next thing you know, we're digging a hole. And I'm like, what are we digging a hole for if we're hiking? And it turned into prospecting, to then buying prospecting gear, then to YouTube. And here you are watching me now. So that's how we got started into it. I have a half a bottle of black sand and half the bedrock I dug out from under a huge boulder under the water. Yeah, that's good. So here's a little trick for your black sand that you got. Go get yourself some white distilled vinegar and water. That's all you need. Depending on how much black sand you have, I go with like a 3-to-1 ratio of white distilled vinegar. So say 3/4 cups white distilled vinegar to a 1/4 cup of water. Mix it in, mix it around, and let it sit about 24 hours. After you do that, pan that stuff out, and you'll see you have more gold in there because the white distilled vinegar will actually break down the black sand and expose gold that was hidden underneath it, or stained, if you will. It actually works very, very well. We have a whole video on that too. If you want to check that out, you can see what I'm talking about with that. It's a really good way to break down that black sand and see if there's any gold just kind of trapped in there. Yes, really. I was actually told that trick by the prospecting shop out in Prescott up there. He's the one who gave me that tip, because I was gonna buy a little device for black sand. He said, don't buy that, do this instead. And holy crap, man, that worked really, really well. He said about 30% more, and if I knew how much, you did the math however you need to do it, you could probably figure that out. But it was definitely more gold in that pan from when we did it originally and just saw just black sand. It pulled out quite a bit. Yeah, Neil would probably know better about East Coast gold than I would. You're gonna wash my gold? Hell yeah. Makes it easier for me. Appreciate that. Now if you just come over here and do this for me and I'll just talk to the people, it'll be even easier. What are you mixing in the water, bro? So I'm not mixing anything in the water. I'm actually taking dirt, putting it in this pan, and seeing if there's gold in it. So I'm basically using the water to rinse the dirt off to expose the gold that's underneath. Basically washing the dirt off the gold. Poop water. Everyone thinks it's poop water. They see us playing with this and they're like, Jesus Christ, these guys are disgusting. Playing in shit water. We're not playing in shit water, I promise. That'd be foul. Yeah, Andrew, no problem, man. Like, we could give you a couple tips and tricks on here. Hopefully your gold prospecting ventures go pretty good out there. Like I said, we're going to be going back in a couple weeks to hit that spot again. Well, not the same spot we're at in Lynx Creek, but another one, and hopefully we're going to find some good gold there. I plan on digging the hell out of that spot and really getting down to bedrock and finding all that stuff. Panning cod is in a septic tank. I think the contest would be who doesn't throw up first. Thanks everyone who's hit that like button. If you're just joining in, give us a double tap. We're panning for some gold here. I got a 5-gallon bucket of pay dirt to check out and test. And I call it pay dirt because I know there's gold in it. If it was just a bucket of dirt, I probably wouldn't be doing this. So, dirt came from the Meadview, Arizona area, where it's a nice gold bearing area. We have a claim that we're on out there for the club, and we found some pretty decent stuff out there. So this is tailings from our past, probably like 6-7 trips out there just to go. Found some decent stuff, but this is what we brought back to show you guys. Instead of finding buckets on the side of my house that have had random dirt in it for years. CJ, you could sub if you want. You don't have to sub. You can do whatever you want. Free country, man. Even if you're not in America, it's free internet. So you do you, boo-boo. Neil, I didn't classify this down. It's just sitting at whatever whatever it was at from the Drywasher. We just basically scooped it in and I threw it in here. So it's probably, most of the stuff in here is probably sitting probably about 50 mesh, maybe 30 mesh. But there's some bigger rocks that were in here just from the tailings itself. So yes, I know I should have classified it down, but you know, here we are. Classifying takes a lot longer, I guess, if I'm going to make an excuse for myself on why I didn't do so. Andrew, got my buddy. I got into this as well, kind of how you and your bud did. Just waiting to have days off together to go back out. Yeah, it's definitely a fun thing to do, especially if you got a whole cooler full of crispy boys in there. Go out there, drink some beer, dig some holes, have some laughs. That's kind of why we do it. We like going out there, having a good time. It's a fun way to spend some time outside, and who knows, you might find a fat nugget and you can make some money off of it. At least it's a hobby that can make you money, potentially. So when are y'all gonna sell some pay dirt? Potentially this year we may start doing so. We just wanna, we don't want to sell pay dirt that has real micro stuff in it. That's not worth it. It's not right to sell someone something like that. So we want to make sure we have enough gold to put into pay dirt to sell to you guys, to do this yourself. Because we're not scam artists. We're not here to do that. We love to sell pay dirt, but like I said, we want to sell you guys something that's got something in it, and not, not anything not worth it, Sending love from New York. Hey, Chris. Good to see someone else from New York. I'm from New York originally. Now I live out in the desert. Weird, huh? Are you harboring mosquitoes from West Nile? It kind of looks that way, yes. It does look that way. But no. We're just checking this dirt here for some gold. See if we got anything sitting in here. Found a couple small little pieces already. It's a little bit of a process, but it's fun. All right, let's see here. This bigger crap out of the way. Where's the accent comes from? I was thinking further up north. No, I feel like I don't have too much of an accent anymore. I mean, fuck, I guess I do, but yeah, I've been told Texas. I'm like, what Texas? I don't think my accent was that. I know I lost my New York accent for the most part, but not from Texas. Not that there's anything wrong with Texas, but just not a Texas accent at all. Oh, hell yeah, dude. East Coaster to East Coaster right there. Or East Coaster to West Coaster. Beautiful place out here, man. I live out in the Vegas area, so, a little different than Arizona. But it's still a beautiful place. There's a lot of nice stuff around here. Beautiful outdoors. That's one thing I absolutely fell in love with when I came out to the desert the first time, was the landscape and everything about it. It just, I still go outside, I'm like, damn, this place is beautiful. A lot of people just think of desert as rocks and dirt, but there's a lot of beauty that comes into the desert. That and I hate the cold. So 110 degrees is just fine for me. And nothing. Nothing in that one either. Ugh. There's still quite a bit left in this frickin' bucket. Do a scoop and a quarter this time. I'll bring you some. Oh yes, please bring me some Yingling. I miss Yingling so bad. My pops is coming out for Thanksgiving, and I told him, I said, I need like 3 cases of Yingling because I can't get it out here. Vegas isn't that close to aliens and Area 51, all that? Yeah, not too far away, actually. Area 51 is probably 3.5 hours from Vegas. Not too far. It's up near Rachel, Nevada. Have I been? No. Have I gone to the extraterrestrial highway? Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then someone stole the sign with all the cool stickers on it. And then they raised it up like 12 feet. Remember when the Area 51 raid was going on? That's when they stole the sign. But if you do go up 3-4 hours north of Vegas and you're out in the middle of nowhere up there, you do see some weird stuff in the sky. I actually have some video of some stuff from up in that area that I was like, that's weird. I don't know what that is, but I've never seen it. It's probably some aircraft testing and whatnot. There's a lot of test areas up there. I was gonna say that, I think of beer. Yeah, that area, once you get past Vegas and you're going up towards Alamo and stuff, there's a lot of open area and open skies, especially at night with you got no cloud coverage. It's just dark. See a lot of stars, and then you see some weird stuff. Oh, what's up, Fred? Long time. Where you been at, man? We've been missing you. Me and Connor were just talking about where Fred's been. We're getting worried, man. Keyword is unidentified. Yes, exactly. Unidentified. Some 35 years working haunts and sideshows has taught me one thing. I'm the ghost, Bigfoot, alien, whatever. So Neil, are you going to be driving out here? Kristen Marie sounds awesome. What's up, Kristen? Hi, Brooke. Unidentified gold so far, yeah. It's pretty much. I found a little bit, but nothing to jump up and down about or quit my job. So here we are. Yep, been dragging a trailer with hell yeah, dude. It'll be a good time. You know, a lot of Yingling. You let me know how much I owe you when you get here. Get like 2 cases. I like the logger, by the way.
I seen a stream of satellites got on camera, then everybody was saying it was Elon. They kept still keep it up on YouTube. Hard to see in the sky over here at all from the city lights.
Yeah, so if you see a string of satellites, it's definitely most likely the Starlink system, because I've seen that a few times, and it's super low. I mean, even with the Vegas lights out here, you can see it out here. Luckily, I live on the outskirts, so it's a little darker, but hell yeah. Connor's never had jingling either, so. Yeah, I was praying for a nug for you. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm praying for a nug too. That'd be a nice way to start off a weekend. Little gold nuggie inside the dirt here. But that would definitely mean we screwed up running our dry washer, because that means I missed it. Hoping to find a couple pickers in this though, at least. We always try to rerun the tailings through the dry washer as well, just so it tries to pick it up if it did miss it, but there's only so much you could do.
Meditate for gold.
Yeah, Neil, that's what I think too. It's probably all down at the bottom, especially because driving off road to come back and then driving the whole way back, it's probably shuck its way down all the way down.
When I was in Wisconsin, I was addicted to the spotted cow. So I tried that. My brother lives in Wisconsin, actually, and
I think I tried that, was up there, and that was actually pretty good. I like that one. That was a good beer.
Rocky Mountain, what's up, man?
Shal, no, we got a little bit, little tiny fly poop and micro pieces, but nothing to pick up yet. Snuffer bottle is still awaiting use at this point. But I'm only to about here in this bucket, which is, so you guys can see, I'm only to about here. I've got a long way to go, so hopefully all the stuff is down at the bottom. But there's still gold in it from the top layers, so it's in there. We just got to get down to the other stuff. Just getting done with work? Hell yeah, dude. Well, now you get to enjoy a nice 3-day weekend. Gotta switch arms here. Stream goal equal quit job. I mean, take a lot of money to quit my job, and I don't think anyone's going to donate that much. So, is it a cool dream to have? Yeah, but this is just fun for us. We like gold prospecting, doing YouTube. It's a fun hobby both ways. Kind of goes hand in hand. Shal, thanks, man. So anyone new just joining in here, go ahead and give that screen a double tap to get that heart on there. Send us some love. And I know I keep saying we like there's a Connor next to me, but there's no Connor here because he's at work still. But he'll be on the live stream on Monday that we're doing, so hopefully that's got the most gold in it, because that's the clay that we're going to start breaking up. I got to let that thing sit for a couple days in water and mix it around a couple times, get that clay broken up, and put the clay be gone in it. I think there's some good stuff in there. It's just has to be broken down to get it out. So a little extra work to get to it. Alright, let's try to speed this process up here. No, too much stuff in there still. Alright, maybe that helps. Get this bigger crap out of the way. I've been looking forward to my 3-day weekend. Yeah, I'd be looking forward to mine too, but I'm on call this weekend, so I might not get a 3-day weekend. I might be working all weekend. Who knows? I might get a call in the next 20 minutes, and then I have to end this live stream, and that'll suck. Look at chat, you damn goon. Sorry. Tell them to come subscribe so we get 100K subs. Anyways, now go to Willie Shiny Gold's channel and go sub to him so he can hit 100,000. He's almost there. He's got like 96. He said speed up the process. All right, let's try this. Nope. All right. Try it again. Try to go a little faster at this. Get towards the bottom of that bucket there. Try to get the good stuff out. Can you give me a shout out? I got 10 subscribers. CJ Snuffy needs a shout out because he has 10 subscribers, so go subscribe to his channel. Because why not? It's free. You can go over there, click on it, make sure you hit the bell notification for when he puts on his stuff. That'd be cool, you know? And you should do the same thing here if you haven't subscribed yet. Or double tap that screen because that's fun too. That's how you miss is speeding things up. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get down to the bigger stuff out of the way first. And trust me, I've made that mistake before. Going too fast. Connor gets pissed off at me because I pan slow, but I try not to miss anything. Probably realistically should have classified this down, but you know, whatever. No one wants to listen to Neil. Thanks, CJ, man. Appreciate it. Taking advice from Connor, though. Yeah, well, he's the one who's found most of the gold in the pan, so I can't give him too much shit. When we first started this, I was too afraid of gold pan because I thought I was going to lose it all. But I've been doing pretty good with it, so...
I can't complain. And now I got a super sweet,
super sluice gold pan myself. I gotta use it.
my hand is raw. Honestly, you need to classify it super underrated. Yeah, I know. I know.
I probably should. I probably should just go grab an extra bucket and classify this down and not have to deal with the big shit. But I feel like I'm ready here and I'm committed at this point, so I need to do it.
The gold in the dirt, everybody.
Yeah, I hope that the gold's in the dirt. I know it is, it's just towards the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, little guy right there. Stay.
Stay.
See, that one wants to float away.
Oh, a bunch of micro stuff in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super, super micro.
There's actually quite a few in there, though.
No, it looks like I'm just throwing it away, but I'm not. It's staying in that, and then I'm going to put it back in the bucket and then classify it after it dries out.
See what else is in there.
You got your stick.
Yeah. Neil's right again.
Alrighty. Probably gonna have to start scooping some of this crap out of the bottom and putting it into the bucket.
I'm losing space. Alaskan Assassin Adventures. Hello, man. What's going on, dude?
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat. I got you guys here and down there, so I can try to read both when I'm looking away. $64 likes, 63 likes.
I think we could do better than that.
I think we get at least to 100 likes. Being that there is like 100 people in here. How long is this gonna take? I don't know, as long as it takes to get to the bottom of that bucket. Maybe an hour, maybe 3 hours, maybe 12 hours. I don't know. We'll find out together though.
A lot of heavies in this one. That means we're getting down to where everything has started to settle. Also, don't forget to get into your boxers for super chats. There's no gold. That's what he thinks. How do you know the places where gold might be? Well, gold is where it's at. You just got to do your research on where the gold bearing areas are, and then you got to find it. Yes, Neil, research, exactly. We have the technology. Jamie Mendoza, you were cool. Thanks, appreciate it. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. Garrett. Nope. All right. I gotta get some of this crap out of here before I start running out of room. Oh yeah. All right, that should be good for me. I gotta stand up for a little bit. Maybe I'll work it faster when I'm standing up. Will there ever be another gold rush or discovery of any area with a crazy amount of gold? There could be. It all depends on if someone finds that spot, and hopefully we could do it. That'd be cool. But for the most part, people kind of know where those gold-bearing areas are because of the geology and everything that goes with it. So there's a potential that there's gold sitting somewhere in a large amount that no one's found yet, and it can be found still. But you know, I think that's the cool thing about gold. When you find it, you're like the first person to actually ever see that piece of gold. So it's cooler than rocks because you walk over rocks all day. I don't know if I've missed anyone's comments in the chat here. Try to go back. Dennis, I like watching your method. Thanks, man. I hope my technique works pretty well. Seems to be working. I don't seem to lose a lot, so. And it's been hidden 35 million years, yes. Standing up and panning seems to be going way faster. So I like that. All right, let's see here. That down. Nope. Go 2 scoops, why not? Yeah, that's right as well. Neil knows his shit, guys. You got some real good questions. Ask Neil. Andrew, have I ever used a gold dredge yet? No, not an actual floating dredge. We've got a big giant high banker that we've converted from a power sluice. It's kind of the closest thing to a dredge, but we haven't used it in that setup yet. We just wanted something bigger to be able to run more material through out in the desert. So we got a big 250 gallon water tank that we take out there with us. Slav, sup, man. Rotten steam. Maybe the oceans need some freedom then. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Find all the gold out there. 75 likes. Hell yeah, guys. Thanks for the likes, man. Thanks for watching too. I know this doesn't seem like the most exciting thing to do, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so hell yeah. It's exciting for me because I like to find gold. Probably going to need to exchange some water out of this thing because it's getting filthy. Probably going to need some more jet dry too. Getting somewhere. A lot of big shit. All right. throw the rock back in with the other shit. Why not? Rinsey, rinsey. Yeah, it's all got to be sitting at the bottom here because I'm not getting a whole lot anymore. Get some of this water out of here. I got to fill this thing with some fresh stuff. Nope, still too heavy. All right, let's fill that back up. Fresh and clean. Hatsune Miku. Heyo. All right, what have I missed? More entertaining for the Gold Rush. Yeah, the Gold Rush is pretty much fake anyway. For the most part. Well, it's scripted. It's not fun. Charles Long, where's my gold at? I'm working on it. I gotta clean up this coat. It got too dirty. There we go. Got a little bubble bath going on. To wash the gold. Alrighty. Ah! Sorry, delay again. Let's get. Maybe I put a little too much jet dry in there. A little bit. Sudsy. All right. Hippity hoppity, get back at it. Right? Yeah. Okie dokie. There we go, that's better. Okay. Let's make it dirty again. That looks like diarrhea has, yeah, pretty much. It's pretty close. Just hope there's not as many rocks as this has got. That would not be a good time for anybody. I've been having diarrhea since last Easter. You might want to see a doctor. That's my advice to you. Possibly see a doctor on that. Stay wet right here. Thank you, dear. Copenhagen, hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Charles Long, where are you located at? So, I'm out of the Vegas area, but the dirt is from Arizona. If you were wondering about the dirt. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be coming across a gold prospector from Vegas, huh? On YouTube. It's funny, a lot of people don't think people actually live in Vegas. You get tourists who are like, people live here? Like, well, yeah, how do you think you guys are getting all this stuff? It's actually a fairly large city. Vegas, they say people are moving out. I hope they move out. It's getting too damn busy here. It seems there's just more people moving in. Mainly from California. You know, we got no state tax, so. It's all right. Bring my property values up, I guess. Too good to be true. Do you have any pets? Yeah, I got 2 cats. No, I might not look like a cat guy, but 2 cats. If you're gonna go to Vegas to see the game, just prepare it. It ain't cheap at all. I'm not a sports fan when it comes to football. I only really watch hockey. Why are you playing with shit? Because I thought it was fun. I thought it would have been a good time on a Friday afternoon to play with this good old tote of shit right now. Potentially see if there's any gold in the shit. You know what I mean? You got a brother that lives out here? Hell yeah. It's it's a big town. It can be fun, but I stay away from the strip. That's not fun. I like the outdoors. Even if it is 110, 112 degrees, I still like to get outside and do stuff. The fishing does suck here, though, if you were wondering. Gold prospects is kind of like fishing. You never know if you're going to get some. But you always get to bring beer, so that's fun. All right, let's see what we got, if we got anything. Nope. Top of this bucket is not looking so hot. I thought we were going to do better, but from the first couple pans, had some good stuff in it. This one is not doing so good from the part of the middle down, so hopefully as we get a little further down. Holy shit. Look at that. That's a nice piece of quartz right there. Well, I guess you guys aren't going to see that because I'm not going to go walk around the table to get it. It was a nice piece of quartz. What's a great spot to live in Vegas or Nevada? Kind of depends on what you want to do. If you like having stuff close in the city right there and other things like that, Vegas is a good place to live. It's also pretty close to other stuff, like Utah is not too far of a drive. Arizona's not far of a drive. I mean, it's a good little hub to be in between. Honestly, Logandale is right outside of Vegas. That's a nice town out there. It's quiet, far away from the Strip. Just sucks that it's about an hour drive to the Strip if you are working in that area. And then Pahrump up north isn't bad either. That's in Nye County. Again, it's like an hour drive. So if you don't want to drive an hour, you live in Vegas or Henderson, where I'm at. What's the summer weather like here? So we hit, I think our highest, at least where I'm at, was, my thermometer said 125 this summer. Was one of the hottest days. So it gets pretty toasty out here. But for the most part, that lasts 3 weeks at the most, and then it cools down again to about 105, which is about what it is right now. And about 2 weeks we'll be down into the 90s. It'll sit like that for a couple months, and then it'll get stupid cold out. And when I mean stupid cold, I mean stupid cold. And I don't mean like Arctic temperatures, but the dry cold is different than like East Coast cold for sure. It cuts straight through you. I'm missing some of this chat here. I'm retired and we homeschool our son. We live in Menifee, close to Hemet and Temecula. It gets too hot too, but not like Vegas. Yeah, it does get pretty damn hot down there in Arizona. I mean, like I said, the weather, it gets hot here, but for the most part, we got beautiful weather throughout the year. It's not horrible. It was horrible, a lot of people wouldn't live here. We just deal with it, I guess. You get used to it. But people that I know that have lived here all their lives, they hate the heat. Meanwhile, I don't mind it at all. I live in Iowa. It's hot. Your world is changing. Yeah, it's I know I got family in New York and they said it was pretty hot there this year, but I just kind of seen like this, not being a conspiracy theorist or anything, but just seemed like the weather patterns change throughout the year. So like right now it's still hot, where 10 years ago it was just cooling down right now. So it seems like everything's kind of shifted like 3 to 4 weeks throughout the year. Stays colder longer and then stays hotter longer, but it's like everything's like just shifted. Now it's Mother Earth telling us we're going to go extinct soon. And that's her call, not ours. I just want to move out of California. Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing if I were you.
Go down to Texas, except Texas is humid as hell, so I don't know if I'd recommend that. Utah's nice though. Utah's got a little bit of colder weather, and it stays, I think it gets to like high 90s during the summer. Nothing too crazy. If you're in southern Utah, like St. George area, Hurricane, stuff like that. St. George is a nice place. Or if you went to like Mesquite, Nevada. Sorry, Josh, I'm trying to communicate with people while I'm doing this. I'm not trying to be too cute about it. Let's see. Yeah, wash that away too fast. Yeah, little small guy in there, so we're getting back to seeing the gold again. You guys can't even see that. It's hard for me to see with the naked eye, but it's in there. So it's starting to pop up again, which is good. Trying to dig down a little. Whoa. That would have sucked to poke. That's warm. I don't like that. Oh. Get over your 70 mesh screen. Make sure it looks. I got 1/4 inch. That's about as low as I can go with this. Which I could probably do. Hold on. All right, 1/4 inch. We'll do that instead. Let's make our lives easier. Maybe I should have just listened to you first, Neil.
Okay. Now we got the fine stuff.
But I still gotta pan out this one first. So, how old am I? I'm 33. See, now we have a half a bucket left instead of 3/4 of a bucket. Damn, I just got called old on live stream. Shit. Any comments, Neil? Matt, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm hoping we get some good stuff too. Especially now that I stopped being stubborn and classified it down. Take a quicker work out of this. You got to get to 50 subs. Oh yeah, and I think so. CJ, besides the 50 subs, you also need to have an X amount of content up within a time frame as well before you can actually live stream. But we got CJ in here, and he is got his own channel. So go check his channel out, give him a sub, because you know what? It's free, and it'll help him out. Then he gets to start doing some live streaming like this as well, and start his YouTube journey out, just like we did. It's always nice to get some help. And then after you're done doing that, or before you do that, you come on here and double tap that screen, and Sir Be Real is here. About time. He missed our last one, but it's because he was busy finding gold himself. It's all right though. We forgive him. Captain's at the helm. Yeah, we're trying here. Hopefully we can find some stuff out of this now that I've classified it. Yeah, CJ, listen to what Joe said. Post the link in the chat, see if some people come over there and give you some more subs. We got 86 people in here, so, you know, maybe you can get 86 subs out of it. I don't know how many subs we got out of this, but you know what? It's cool. I'm not asking for much. I'm just doing this to entertain you guys and myself. So, we get subs, cool. We get likes, cool. I like the likes. Get it? Like the likes. Get some of this crap out of here. So this is the last pan with that wasn't classified. Then we're gonna run the rest of it because it's classified. So. I think I did that way too fast. All right, let's see. Nope. All right, to the classified stuff now. And now that it's all mixed up. Oh, hell yeah, Be-Real. Thanks, man. Be-Real's the best. He loves giving us our super likes. That's why we give him a wrench. I also know I'm not wearing my super sweet Gold Miner Light shirt, but if you guys want to help support this channel more, you go onto our store. It's actually at the bottom of the screen is a little shopping thing. You go there and you can check
out our store there. Got some t-shirts, hoodies for the wintertime coming up. Got hats, beanies, all that fun stuff. Charles, if I found a few ounces in this 5-gallon bucket, I would shit. I'd shit my pants on live stream if I found an ounce in here. But I hope this year we find a few ounces. That would be awesome. All right. Now it's just muck. All right. Now, if CJ's still in here, he should probably tell the chat what his channel's about, too. Probably help out people to know if they want to actually go over there or not. It's probably about gold prospecting he's here. I realize this requires a lot of patience. Absolutely. This requires a lot of patience. And wrist strength, you know, because you got to do this a lot. So as long as you're up on your exercises, be just fine. But yeah, this is not a fast process at all. But it's fun, especially when you do find some nice gold in there. And I'm making a damn mess back here today. Gotta be a little more gingerly with the light stuff here. Don't want to lose anything. At least someone got my joke. It's that limp wrist panning style, yeah. I ride four-wheelers and work on old cars like Model T Fords. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to have to write your... I got an idea. Since I can't do that right now. Now I'm going to be able to go find your channel and subscribe from ours. After I'm done here. We were actually... we have a second channel where we do outdoor stuff, but we haven't really been too active on it. But we're trying to build a off-road long travel golf cart. We actually have a full roll cage for it. We got an engine. We just have to finish modifying some stuff and getting some other stuff. So still in the works. And I had a whole video filmed of that build process, but I ended up having a hard drive malfunction, and I lost about 2 terabytes of footage between the outdoor channel and this channel. There's like 3 or 4 videos for this channel that never got put out and seen the light of day because I lost all that footage. It was a bad day, to say the least. So that's why I keep an extra couple hard drives now. Add an extra gas tank or make it a hybrid. Yeah,
the engine that's going in it is going to be a Polaris 800 from a Sportsman's Quad. So we have the gas tank for that, but we're actually just going to get a fuel cell once that time comes. We got to get that thing wired. It's going to be a whole, especially because it's from the throttle link on the quad. We have to now make that go with the pedal, and then we have to figure out the shifter on it, and not shifter because it's manual. It's one of them CVT transmissions, but at least the forward, reverse, all that shit. Then the wiring. It's a process. It's been sitting in my garage inside of my house for a couple of years, and it's been worked on here or there. I had progress going on last year, but so I'm basically panning, guess you could call it cons from the Drywasher. They're the tailings off our Drywasher, and we've ran some of them before, and we found some gold in them, and it's actually missed more than we thought it would. It does collect the heavier stuff, but we've actually found some pretty chunky gold that the Drywasher just kind of spit out, because we use a vibrostatic one or an air actuated one with the blower. So I don't know if our pitch was wrong on it, but we lose gold in it. So this is what we're doing right now. Just trying to see how much gold is in there. I've got a whole total of five gallon buckets from the tailings out there, and then one of the buckets is from our giant hole we dug last week on live out at the claim. That's got all the clay layer there, so I also have to put water in that, crush that down, put some clay begon in it, and see how much gold was trapped in that clay. I have 77 OC in my dad's backyard. I was supposed to start on it, but I need to find time for that project. Yeah, it's that's why it's called a project. It's not a to do overnight. You know what I mean? I wish that thing was done already. We actually had a pretty good roll going on it, and I thought we would have had it done by the end of the year. But with gold season starting last year, we kind of left it on the side, and then just started doing this, and then we've been doing this way more than I thought we were going to. So it's there. It's not going anywhere. It just needs to be finished. And then we also need the extra funds to finish it, because some of those parts are not cheap. Basically, the whole front of the Razor, the whole front of the golf cart's modeled off a Razor 1000 for the A-arms and whatnot. So once we get that squared away, we have to buy that, the upper and lower control arms. Then we got to weld the brackets on. Then we got to get the steering column for it, and it's a project for sure. I wish it was done faster, because I'd really like to drive that thing, because it sounds like a death trap, and I'm all about that. Jeez, man. All right, 1 scoop into the pan, not 2. All right, that should be good. Just another little small piece again. Real fine. All right, 1 scoop. Make it quicker. 1 scoop per pan, not 2. And he's on us, so time is. I can see that. child requires a little more attention than most kids, but it's all right. I bet you he probably is he good enough to play around with your projects with you and stuff like that? Because I know my brother is he's got autism, and he likes stuff like that. He's once he gets like zoned in, he's like super on it. So I mean, it's even being on the spectrum is not a bad thing. Those kids can really stride in certain areas. I like using, sorry, I'm trying to go back on some of the comments here too. I like using Dream Mat for my cons. So we have the Dream Mat for the blue ball. That thing sucks. It like really sucks. I thought the thing would be badass. Don't like it. It doesn't work good. I thought it was going to work really well. It's trash. Worst $30 I ever spent. So after seeing that, I don't think I'd go back to using the Dream Mat, but that's just me. I haven't tried it out. I probably should just to see. They said it's supposed to work really good, but just for the blue ball one, like I really don't like the blue ball either. I think it's too slow for my taste. I like the gold wheel more, but yeah, the blue ball Dream Mat was absolutely garbage. Super Heist, can I get a shout out? What's up? Is it Super Heist? What is it? Supra Heist. Oh, like the car, the Supra. What's up, Super Heist? I don't know if you actually got a YouTube channel now or you're just here, but what's up, man? Go check out his stuff. Shout out to Super Heist. Super Heist. I can't say it. Well, if you're new here, man, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Just panning out some dirt here to see if there's gold in it. So far, just extremely small stuff. Nothing to quit my job about. So, that's fun. Well, we're up to 93 likes. That's pretty good. A couple more, we can hit 100. That'd be cool. He's turning 70. Yes, he has a smart kid, but very picky. I was worried at first, but after he's been in therapy since the age of 2, he's progressed a lot. Hope he will get involved when it's time. Yeah, man, just, you know, I'm not a professional by any means, but you start them young, they'll gain interest in stuff, and a kid's a kid, no matter what they have going on. They're going to be interested in stuff, and they're going to want to be part of it, and they'll probably like what their dad wants to do, so it's always a good good way to give them a shot at trying something new. AK Caroline 96 now. Hell yeah. Getting there. Just a couple more. All you gotta do is double tap the screen and get to 100 likes. It'll be sweet. Hopefully I can find some gold in here. Make that 100 likes worth it. I feel like I'm stumbling on my words today. I'm not even drinking. That's way too much on the top. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. Alrighty.
Let's see if there's anything in this one. Man, I thought this bucket was going to be way better than it is. I'm getting disappointed myself here. Oh, hell yeah. We had 100 likes. Sweet. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everyone sitting here watching me do this and joining in, chatting in, hanging out. Start a Labor Day weekend, so, you know, everyone's going to have a good time this weekend. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. And if you do something stupid, at least put it on YouTube. Fazal Habib, Pakistan. From Pakistan? What's up, man? That's a long ways away from America. Come on. Probably need to add a little bit more of this. Now that it's getting murky. Shout out from Chicago. What's up, man? Hell yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Hello back from Vegas. I like what you were doing. Thanks, man. We're panning for gold here, seeing if we can find anything in this good old bucket right here. Junkie from Hollywood, California. Hey from Michigan. What's up from Michigan? Hello from Vegas. Pennsylvania. What's your other channel? It's so it's the same thing like this, TDF, but it's called TDF Outdoors, not Road to Gold. So TDF Outdoors is the other channel. Do like fishing and outdoor stuff on that one. Steve Hill, where is the soil from? The soil is from Arizona in the Meadview area. This is dirt from our Drywasher tailings. Checking to see what it missed and how much of it had missed. I found some small stuff in here, which is typical for a Drywasher, especially the blower Drywasher like we have. That fine stuff will just get shot out. But we're trying to see if the heavy stuff's sitting at the bottom of this bucket, and we're almost there. We're getting there. How much is a permit? A permit for what? Because out here we don't need a permit to go gold prospecting. We could just go out to BLM land and have at it. As long as it's not claimed up by somebody else, and as long as it's not private property. Or if you know someone who has a claim or has private property, you can do that. Or you can do what we did and go and get a, go become a member of a gold prospecting club. And then you get access to all the claims that they have. It's a good way to start out and learn the hobby, talk to other people. We enjoyed doing it, and we still do it with the club. Was it tailings from? You guys do anything in superstitions? No. Pay dirt, not, I guess it's kind of pay dirt since I know there's some gold in here, but not like a good amount of stuff. Hopefully there's something good at the bottom of this. Looking for meth. No. What up from Pipe Creek, Texas? What's up, Robert from Pipe Creek, Texas? Hello from Vegas. Thanks for tuning in, man. I refine carrot scrap. Okay. Yeah, we just got just the raw stuff right now, and not really enough to gloat about either. We've got a nice 1.5 gram nugget that's got some iron staining on it and whatnot, but it's more of a specimen piece and sentimental to us. If you have to pay discovery, then you have to pay for 20-acre claim, $350 USD. Why would he be looking for meth? Yeah, I don't look like that kind of guy. 1.5 grams, piece of poop. Yeah, kind of. But it's still gold. Ooh, I think I saw a little shiny piece in that one as I was going down. Get it? No? Come on. Where's the good stuff? Check on the cleanup side. Still working on it. What's going on here? Everyone's fighting in the comments. That's fine. You guys fight in the comments while I look for this gold. Nope. Jeez. I figured it'd been sitting at the top now since that was the bottom of the bucket, but I guess not. Mixy mixy. I'm sorry, bro, but it shouldn't take you that long to pan that. No, it shouldn't, but like I said, I'm not the fastest at it, and I don't want to lose anything. Especially because now it's down to the lighter stuff, so I have to go a little slower at it. What I should do is go get the steel pan, because that one's a little easier to use for this stuff. So maybe that's what I'll go do. I'll go grab the steel pan real quick. I think so. Alright, I got this one instead.
this one should work a little better for this kind of material. Especially because it's a little easier to handle as well. Okay, let's use this one. It's way easier on the hand too. All right, what we got going on here? Well, not a lot's going on. Guys got quiet in the comments. Jeez. Oh yeah, steel pen's definitely quicker than the bigger one. Can't run as much through it, but I love this thing, man. I actually bought this up at a prospecting store up in Prescott. It was pan was $30 for a steel pan. I'm sad because I'm sick and my four-wheeler is broken. Yeah, that's not good. Should definitely try to get that fixed, especially it's Labor Day. I know it sucks you're sick, but at least you can still go out riding even if you're sick. Nope. Another one. Mix it all up. take 2 weeks to get it in the shop. Jesus. What's wrong with it? Piston ring went out. Oh, yeah, that's not good. You live in Vegas? Yeah, I'm in the Vegas area here. I'll have to go check that out, dude. See exactly what you did to that son of a bitch. Don't want to blow any pistons out. That's no bueno. Do you have any suggestions on recovering flour gold? Most of what we have here in Michigan is flour. Haven't classified yet below 1/8, but I typically run that through the mini sluice. Yeah, if you know it's there, I'll just show you. One of these works great. This is called the Gold Wheel. They're not cheap though, but this thing works amazing to pull gold out of. It's a little slower, but it works really, really well. That's one of my favorite things to use. All right, getting somewhere. Jeez, man. Can't believe it. Everything that I've panned so far, I've only been finding a little stuff. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but out of all the buckets on the side of the house, I figured I would have got at least one winner out of it. Did the other week, though. Did pretty good out of that one random bucket we had. Cream like girl when I found my specimen rock. Yeah, dude, I saw the picture of that. That was pretty cool. Nice little chunk that was in there. I wish we could freaking find something like that. We just haven't spent all day just metal detecting though. We take out the metal detector, do it for a little bit, and then give up on it. So I bet you if we actually went out there all day and just metal detected, we'd find something. We just haven't had the patience to sit there and do it. Be real juice. What type of carpet do you use in your box? So I don't use carpet at all. We bought this riffling from Sluice Fox on Amazon, and it works really well. Don't use the typical stuff that comes in the box. We took all that out and actually put rubber matting in it instead. It works way better than the carpet in my opinion. because of all the riffles and different stuff that it has in it. But we do keep miner's moss at the top, if that helps. Where we end the hopper, we have some miner's moss, so when that goes in, if any bigger stuff is there, it'll hopefully catch in the miner's moss, which we actually saw on a live a couple weeks ago. Had a nice flake sitting right in the top of that. Oh, you found it in your sluice? That's even fucking better, dude. Where are you out at? Yeah, a little small stuff in this one. Yep. Just back to that micro stuff again, man. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I know it's some good dirt. Apparently I picked it from the wrong pile. Alright, we're almost through this bucket. Miner's moss is fairly cheap if you can use stacker belting. That works good. Dream mat and micro mat are good for the end runs. Yeah, like I said, I don't know about the dream mat yet because I haven't bought any of that. It'd be probably good to get some just for the finer stuff. Run and rerun, see how it is. Like probably work good for this right now too, but here we are. Getting there. All I'm asking for is just one picker out of this damn thing, man.
don't think that's too much to ask for. All right, nothing in that one. Let's go back to the big can again. Maybe I can push a little more through here faster. If I missed anything on the comments, y'all go back to super best. Yes, I was just hoping that maybe the this thing also gets a little heavy, so I was trying to keep a little weight off the wrist for a little bit. I'm missing out on the chat here. Sorry, guys. I've been concentrating on this a little hard. Seems like you guys are fending for yourself in there, so that's good, though. CJ, yeah, I hope to find a nugget here too, but it's not looking too promising as we're getting down to the bare bones here. Jeez. Get some of this crap out of here. back to what we were doing. Back to our regular scheduled programming here. Where's Connor? Connor's still at work, bud. He's got that 9 to 6 job. He doesn't get off early because his boss doesn't let him. He's asked. He's tried to get off early, but boy just needs to tell his boss too fucking bad, you know? I got gold prospecting shit to do. Well, we're going to do another live on Monday with some more of the buckets over there. I got some that clay layer from last Saturday, so we're going to moisten that up, get that all broken down, get the clay out of there as best as we can. Run that and see how much gold was trapped in that clay. So we're going to do that on Monday. Probably do a live around noon, something like that, early afternoon. I ain't got nothing going on, so... Jeez, man. Might have to save all this dirt and rerun it through the high back. Maybe I'm just missing it. I'm not panning correctly today because I haven't found shit, dude. Kind of depressing at this point. Yeah, again, just super fine stuff. What sample? By sample you mean just pan? Fucking bugs. You mean just pan or through the high banker? I think just with this dirt itself, if we keep it all and then run it through the high banker just to double check, I think, and unless there's really just nothing in it, but I'm finding it hard to believe. I think I don't see what I'm doing wrong panning. I'm doing everything I usually do. So, am I missing it? I hope not. But I guess we'll keep it and rerun again. What's the worst that happens? There's nothing in it? Whatever. Smells like someone shooting off fireworks.
Something's burning. Something smells like it's burning. Not my backyard though. Hopefully it's not coming from my house. Jeez, man. I'm not even far enough down yet. It's going way slower than I thought it was going to go. At least I'm not fighting the big rocks anymore. What? Don't swirl the pan, make that water jump. Losing gold off the edge, no friction zone, Colin. Maybe that's what I'm doing. But there also is like no black sand in any of these pans that I've been doing either. So maybe this is just a bad bucket. It could just be a bad bucket. What's up, Tony? Doing good, dude. What time is it for you? 4:43. It's yeah, 4:43. Come on. All right, let's. Jeez. Come on, baby. There's gotta be something in this, at least somewhere. Fucking dust. All right. The back's starting to hurt. Bending over like this.
I am glad Neil talked me into classifying this down because we probably wouldn't even be nearly as far. What do you mean don't swirl the pan? What am I supposed to do? Just shake it. Left hand, right hand, like you have your hot potato, throwing it back and forth. Oh, like this? Yeah. It's basically the same thing. I'm just shaking it. Flour. Come on. Oh my god, dude. It's getting annoying. I'll tell you that much. Well, I guess today's live is not about finding gold. It's how not to find any fucking gold in a bucket from your tailings, which I guess really isn't that bad. That means the dry washer is working properly. Dude. I can't believe this. I guess that last time we went panning stuff on live, we got too lucky with that 1/10 of a gram in there. This time, we ain't got shit. Okay. .40-ounce nuggets about to pop out that bucket. I hope so. I hope they get something out of this. Even if it's just a picker. Excuse me. Been hiding down at the bottom of that bucket the whole time. Thanks, Daniel. Okay, I'm back. Second phone. Well, welcome back, Tony. Thanks for joining us again, pal. No, it's probably super boring watching me do this, but thanks for watching. And we did pretty good on likes today, guys. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Come on, baby. Okay. Probably 2 pans left. Let's probably get the rest of this crap out though. Okay.
Mix it around. My wrist's gonna be hurting later. Are we gonna rerun it? So I think we're gonna rerun all of this through the high banker on super low setting, where we could potentially see if there was anything else that may have gotten missed. Maybe it's real small, where the high banker on a lower setting and feeding it low will actually pick it up. Because I think whatever may be in here is just super small, and then whatever black sand gets collected from there, then we can run it through the gold wheel. You can do a whole process out of it. But yeah, we're going to definitely keep this just to triple check it, I guess. Like I said, I thought there was going to be way more in this. I know a couple of the other buckets that we have there was fresh samples, then there was samples from the bottom of the hole, then there's another tailings pile. So, I don't know. I don't remember which tailings pile this was from. This could have been a tailings pile that we have already went over, and I don't remember. But I don't think it was. I thought this was fresh stuff. Or we could just have the dry washer dialed in that day and it didn't let anything out. Come on, baby, be something. Aha! Aha! See? I knew there was something in there. Where is it? Right there. Not very big, but of course towards the bottom of the bucket. At least we got something out of it. So it's got it. Okay. See, I wasn't doing it wrong. There's just nothing in it. Last guy. Last pan here. Hopefully this is where it's all been sitting the entire time. Hopefully there's a good showing at the bottom of this. Got some chocolate milk too, yep. Fly poop does count. Gold is gold. Oh yeah, that's some thick shit. All right.
All right. I got attacked by a what? A gnat tornado today? That's gross. Eagles boys back. Why don't I have mod? Because you went away for a while and I said, well, I guess he's not coming back, so now you have to earn it back. Rigged. Almost there. I just can't find your channel. Mod is moderation. It's the wrench. Like Be Real Beast has got a wrench next to his name, so he can moderate my chat while I'm not paying attention to it. Quarter gram. That's it. We've probably pulled 2 grams in a day out here. Come on, baby. Let the rest of the stuff be in here. Almost. Well, for you guys who have stayed here the whole time and watched me do this, hell yeah, right on. Thank you. We appreciate you a whole lot. If you guys have tuned into the channel for the first time and stayed around and watched and subbed and all that stuff, hell yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you guys. We're getting down to the final bits and pieces here, and then it's going to be time for me to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. I've been doing this for like 3 hours or something like that, and my wrist hurts. All right, let's see. Drum roll, please. Okie dokie. Holy shit! Nothing. That was probably the most disappointing bucket of gold I have done in quite some time. So, yeah, not the best. But we're gonna try again on Monday and see how much gold we can pull out of that clay. And I'll just show you what I mean by clay. This looks like a rock, right? Yeah. Right? It's not. It's clay. It breaks up. Super fine. So we have to get this broken all the way down because there could be gold trapped in that. So that's what we're going to do on live on Monday is get all that. I'll have to actually soak it and get it all broken down before live because it'll take forever. But we're going to run that on Monday through the high banker, collect the tailings from the high banker on it, pan it, and see how much gold has been hidden away in that clay layer that we dug through last Saturday on live out at the claim. Because, like I said earlier, it was about 18 inches of clay. So that's a full 5-gallon bucket worth. There's even more that's still left over out there that if there is a bunch of gold in that, we know to go back, collect more of it, crush it up, and get the gold out of it. But, I don't know. So, everyone who has tuned in today, thank you again. Appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, go give us a sub. Check out our store if you haven't. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later.